So today I want to have a chat with you about videos. I've had a few people asking me for some information maybe about why you should video on social media and how to do it. So I wanted to give you a few tips and tricks into the importance behind videoing, why you should use it, especially on Facebook, and the different ways that you can go about doing it. Now, of course, I thought it was most important to do this via video, so I have done about 10 cuts of this, and I understand how frustrating videoing can be. But I will point out that the engagement you get from video far outweighs anything else you can do on social media. So if you can persist with it, please do, because you're going to get a far greater response by utilizing video over and above anything else at the moment on Facebook. So why should you use videos? Well, videos are more engaging. They have proven to get more attention from people. They're colourful, there's movement, and Facebook knows this. So Facebook want people to be engaged. They want people to get sucked in on their news feed. So as soon as they jump onto Facebook, their aim is to make it really hard for people to pull themselves away and make it a bit of a time waster, really, realistically, for everybody. So how do they do that? Well, they figure if people are willing to make videos, we're willing to throw them on news feeds. So they allow video to break out of the Facebook algorithm partially. Now, if you do any other type of posting, a normal post with a photograph or a promotional post about your business or a product that you might be selling, then unless you're willing to pay for it, you will hit approximately 0.6% of people's news feeds if you are seen as being self-promotional. If you do a really clever post and you put something together that's engaging, you'll hit about 5% of your fans' news feeds. So that just gives you a rough indication of the hit rate on Facebook news feeds with the Facebook algorithm in place if you're not paying for an ad. If you are paying for an ad, you break out of Facebook algorithms straight away. The only other way to get around them is to pop a video up. Now, Facebook will favour videos, but in particular, at the moment, they are favouring Facebook Live. So if you haven't used it yet, I encourage you to try it out. The beauty of Facebook Live is that it can be utilised for anything. How it works is you do a video and it is recorded live, so people can watch you as you're recording. They can comment, they can like, they can even encourage other people by tagging to jump on and watch your video. Now, once your video is complete, you then have the choice to upload it to your newsfeed so people can watch the video and it stays there forever. So Facebook Live is great. It does require a little bit of confidence because at the end of the day, you are live. So you might as well be standing up in front of your audience and talking to them on the spot. You don't have a chance to edit or change. I will let you know you can edit after it's finished. So you can jump in and edit your video if you've got the time to do it before you post it to your newsfeed. The other way you can do it is the way I'm doing it now, which is where you pre-record, you can edit, you can change, you can do it over and over and over again like I have today, or you can cut bits out, which is good. So whenever you're ready, then you pop it up onto your Facebook newsfeed, your website, wherever it's going, and you're set. Now, the way that I recommend that you do your videoing, there is a lot to be said for videos that are not overly staged. Now, if you're in a professional light and you're doing regular blogs and you are a presenter at the end of the day, having a professional video set up with the right lighting and equipment and sound and all those sorts of things is a really great idea. But you will find that the videos that get the most hits are the ones that are engaging. Now, video is, at the end of the day, about showing people who you are, making them feel like they're a part of your business, and letting them in behind the scenes. People respond when they can engage with you. And remember what I've said before, Facebook and social media give you a chance to engage people, and people buy from people they like and that they trust. So if they feel that they can trust you and they know who it is that's behind the brand, then they're much more likely to invest in your business. You could be the most expensive business out there doing what you do, but providing that they feel like they have some buy-in and they know who you are and they trust you, people are much more likely to spend more on what you do than anybody else. That being said, there are a lot of people out there that produce just a brand and they've got this professional facade, but they don't let people in. They don't do social media because they think it breaks some kind of a professionalism rule, and the way that things go these days, I think that's a big mistake. So video is a really good way to let people in. Now, what do you video? Well, I think there's a lot to be said for keeping it in the back of your mind at all times. Take your phone out when something random happens at work, or it could be something that is completely unrelated to work. People respond to videos that are spontaneous. So, you know, even if it's something that you're doing with the kids on the weekend, look, I know that there's a level of professionalism that's got to be upheld, but realistically, if you let people into your world, then they kind of feel like they know you and you're a friend. It's just the way social media works. So if you can video something that might be going on at work, if you're out and about, if you're with a client, it might be just you're at the beach and there's a whale, you just get your phone out, video it. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to, but at the end of the day, the more video you can upload, the more engagement you're going to get. And the point behind that is that if you're getting engagement on your newsfeed, Facebook is considering your page as being popular. So that when you do go to put something promotional up, you've got a product to sell or a special that you're running, you will be thrown onto more news feeds, because in the interim you have put up engaging material that people like. So the other thing to point out is that you can choose to video either on your phone or you can choose to video on your computer. Now, the one thing about computers, and I notice this with a lot of videos out there, guys, is be careful about what's in the background and be careful about your lighting. Now, I know I don't use perfect lighting or background settings, but there are some people that use very echoey offices, and they might have something in the background that's not considered appropriate. So just be a little bit careful and mindful about that. Phones are great, you can take them anywhere. I use a little Bluetooth button so that I'm able to stop and start my videos whenever I'm ready, and that way I'm not touching my phone. I think it's a little bit awkward when you've got a hand in the way. So now the only other thing I wanted to talk to you about was Instagram. Now, Instagram also allows you to video, but there is a new feature on Instagram now which is interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to sink or swim, but I'd be very interested to get some feedback from people out there that have tried it and used it. It's basically a My Diary. It's like a My Day video photograph snapshot feature. So you'll notice up the top of Instagram there are some little round icons, and you can click on one of those icons and it will be someone that has taken images of their day, videos of their day, and it shows you what they've been up to. So you can click on that and basically watch a montage of their diary for the last 24 hours, I think it stays up. Now, the thing I don't like about it is it does only start for 24 hours. So you've taken all this time to take video and images, and at the end of that 24-hour period, they disappear. They're not on your news feed, they're just gone. The other thing I'm not sure I like about it is I think potentially it's very intrusive. I mean, I don't know if you guys really want to know what I have for breakfast, but you know, it'll be interesting to see what comes from that. So it's worth having a play with it. I haven't noticed a huge response in engagement, but once again, it's very new and these things sometimes take a little bit of time to settle in. So definitely give video a go on Instagram. I think there's a lot of value in doing that. And of course, you can link your Instagram to your Facebook so you double up. So I'll be very interested to see what everybody thinks. What sort of success you've had with videos yourselves, if anyone's had any, got any tips about lighting and audio. I know these are very important things that you need to take into consideration. So I'd love your feedback, love to know how you found video working, and I'd love to see more of you utilizing it. So have an awesome day, guys.